Hello Cancer, and welcome to your March shadow work reading. Before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that the workshop for March is already up for sale. It's going to be focused on building a strong spiritual practice. So we're going to be diving deep in that topic and going through, and it's going to be very interactive. I'm really excited for it. So definitely, if you want tickets, the link will be down below. And so with that being said, let us get started. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising shadow work for the month of March 2022. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, March shadow work. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, March. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Cancers. Oh my God. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So there's definitely a lot going on for Cancers. I feel like you guys are liberating yourself. That's literally the word that came to me. The second this dropped, I was like, oh, it's liberation. You guys are liberating yourselves for March. Okay, you guys are definitely going to be very tapped into when Aries energy comes, to that fire, that cardinal energy, because anytime there's a cardinal season, if you are a cardinal sign and have cardinal placements, the cardinal signs being Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, you end up feeling that fire, that like, okay, that little, like, it's almost like a pepper, it's like seasoning in the meal, right? You just feel a little bit like, okay, let's go, because this is what we do as cardinal signs. We are action-based, action-oriented. We need to be doing something. And because you guys are the emotional cardinal sign, you guys are emotionally liberating yourself. There's definitely, with this Eight of Swords in reverse, it's kind of like where there was a mental trap, a mental like stagnation, where you felt like you couldn't be liberated, where you felt like you were going to be stuck in this energy, stuck in this relationship, stuck in this kind of problem, stuck in this issue. You're like, nah, but we're not doing that. Nah, I gotta go. I can't keep doing this. I can't keep entertaining this. I gotta go. I gotta stop this. So there's this kind of just shift that's happening, and it's pushing you into a, I don't want to be stuck anymore. Okay, I don't want to be stuck. I want to love myself. I want to be grounded. I want to focus on my finances. I want to focus on my growth. I want to focus on building. I want to focus on making sure that I'm okay. Like, you being okay is your biggest priority for the month of March. Like, you're really coming out of March in a way that is like you're feeling very much more loved, very much focused on your emotions, making sure that you're feeling good. So there's just kind of like this journey that you're taking into your self-care, your self-love, your healing practice. The situation and you kind of removing yourself from it is very healing. It's very healing. It's something that you are doing in order to kind of better yourself, in order for you to feel more grounded, in order for you to feel like you made the right decision, like you're choosing yourself. You're really choosing yourself for the month of March, and that journey is very liberating. It feels very liberating. It feels more grounded in who you are. It feels more like you're able to kind of use your water, that water energy, in order to manifest certain things and bring things into fruition into your life. There's a lot of like growth that you're going through, but you're definitely tapped in. You're definitely more focused on yourself. Definitely focus on your self-care, glamour magic, focus on your foundation, feeling a lot more comfortable in your skin, and just needing to kind of like really cut out anything that's just like getting in the way of that, getting in the way of your glow up, of your of you being very grounded within yourself, of you feeling like yourself, of you feeling like, you're okay, like you're happy, like you're feeling like good, like anything that's getting in the way of you getting there, it's just kind of like, no, I have the choice. I pick me. There's I pick me, I pick myself. I'm not gonna let this, no, we're moving forward. Like, I'm gonna live my life for me. Like, there's a very, very clear message for you guys for the month of March when it comes to your shadow work. If you have been putting, and it's funny that you guys are getting this reading, because you guys are the sign that puts other people before you all of the time. You guys are literally the sign that does that, because you guys rule motherhood and nourishment. So you're always nourishing other people, but then there comes a time where you guys need to feed yourselves before you could feed anybody else. And this is that month. This is the month where you're like, nope, I can't give you any of my energy because I haven't rested. I need to rest and give me energy and charge up before I can even address you right now. There's just like this very, very bold, like, nope, nope. I am focusing on me. I am focusing on me, period. I don't care, period. Like, there's a very big and bold kind of energy with you guys about the way that you are choosing to kind of fight your battles, the way that you're choosing to address certain people in your lives, the way that you're choosing to address certain situations, like your work, your home environment. Like, there's just a very like clear and concise, this is who I am, period, 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 period. Like, it's just very, very bold. It's very saucy. I love it. I love it for you guys because you guys get really used and manipulated all of the time. So the fact that you guys are just like focusing on yourselves and recharging is really, really, really bold and amazing. I do feel like at the beginning of the month, you guys definitely need to take, do a cleansing, do a spiritual bath. Definitely make sure that you are doing some uncrossing work, some road opening work, okay? Because that's the energy that you guys are with. Like, you guys want something new. You guys are just like, nah, but like, I'm gonna do me. Like, it's a very I'm gonna do me energy, and you guys need to kind of just focus on that right now. So make sure your spell work is reflected on that energy as well. Cancer, summer. Oh, okay. Apply past lessons, new wonders. Cancer, sun, moon, and rising, March 2022. Shadow work. Okay. Control and discern, of course. So when it comes to the energy that you're focusing on, you guys have apply past lessons, new wonders, and control and discern. And that's really what's happening this month for you guys. You guys are really looking at, you know, what happened in the past, how you've grown, what decisions, you know, what you're not going to allow to continue to happen, like how you're not going to allow certain people to treat you in a certain way, how you're not going to allow to experience certain experiences again, like you don't want to like go through certain things again. Like, it just feels like very like, why do I gotta repeat this? Why do I gotta repeat myself? Why do I gotta repeat the situation? Like, why do I have to like, why does this need to, like, I don't need to do this again. So if it's like, if you were catching some red flags, you are liberating yourself from the experience of being trapped, of being kind of stuck, and you've like learned your lesson. You're like, we're not doing that. I'm not gonna continue to do this because this is how this makes me feel when I'm stuck in that energy. And because you're liberating yourself, there's new things ahead that you are gonna have a lot more control over, because you're getting control and discern. You're really being very picky about what you're sharing your energy, like whom you're sharing your energy with, what you're willing to give the time of day to. Like, you're very, 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 you're very, just that discernment is there. Cancer, sun, moon, and rising, March, shadow work. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we have, it's time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. We have prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus, which I'm not surprised because you guys got the Queen of Pentacles. That well, this one is specifically more Capricorn energy, but that Queen of Pentacles, I'm sorry, the new moon in Taurus energy, that connects to Venus, and Venus is obviously the planet of love, pleasure, money, and it rules over Taurus. I'm not surprised about it. Confidence is your key to success, and bring love into the situation. You see how there's all these new moons on the you see that row of new moons? That's that three of wands right there. So you got, it's time to give rather than take. And for you guys are giving you guys the time of day. Like, it's not giving anybody else the time of day. It's giving yourself the time of day. That's what you guys are focusing on right now. Prosperity lies ahead because you already know that with you choosing your direction and making your choices for you, you'll be able to succeed in what it is that you want to do. That's why you're getting the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. You guys are very, very grounded in the things that you want and how you're going to achieve it. Confidence is your key to success, and I really hope that you maintain this energy as much as possible throughout this time, because it's going to help you navigate any emotional blockages that you might end up having at any time, or any doubt. You'll be able to overcome that if you stay confident in what it is that you want, okay? And bring love into the situation, because you will have to, you're focusing on so much self-love, focusing on so much like caring for yourself, focusing on taking care of yourself right now. You're choosing you. So really loving yourself during this time is essential to your growth and to you overcoming and moving past certain blockages, certain things that you've just outgrown. You've actively outgrown. Okay, so Michael, what does Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to know for their March shadow work? what does Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to know for their March shadow work? Okay, hold on. That was too many cards. I'm going to pull one more. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I got 3 cards. So you have self-respect, which is literally what you're doing right now. You're respecting yourself enough to like say no to certain people, certain things that just want you and to kind of just feed on your energy. You're beginning on a fresh start because that's literally what you're doing. You're like, nah, reset, and focus on divine and perfect health, because you guys are healing yourself. The decisions that you're making to pick yourself right now is very healing. It's something that is very grounding for you. It's very healing. It's ultimately going to bring you a lot more peace mentally, and it's going to help you to move forward in a way that you're thriving towards the future when it comes to your future. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the March shadow work. Abundance, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gratitude. I feel like right now, and it's gonna sound silly to say this, but you need to be grateful that you went through the situation that you went through and you overcome it, that you're strong enough to have overcome what you did, because it wasn't easy. And choosing yourself is not easy sometimes when we care about other people, or where we are just so used to and accustomed to giving others in certain situations all of our energy. But you guys really woke up and said, nah, I pick me. We're not doing this anymore. Like, I'm not, what we're not gonna do is pretend like I have to continue to entertain this situation like in the same way. I'm not doing that. It's like, because you're choosing yourself, you're moving closer to your own abundance and you're focusing in on your manifestations without even knowing it. So there's so much that you guys will be able to gain from this experience, which is beautiful. But I think that you definitely need to have gratitude of how much power you wielded in order to liberate yourself from this situation. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, March shadow work. Oh, hold on. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so we have Sacred Pool and Compass, and this is 1000%. This is 1000% where you're at, because Sacred Pool really asks you to really connect to your water, to connect to the element of water. It asks you to connect with consciousness. It asks you to connect with your spirits. It asks you to connect with your emotional energy and make yourself sacred. Make yourself, your experience sacred. Understand that you are flowing, you are moving towards a more stable foundation when it comes to your own water energy and what it is that you are ultimately thriving in. There's just like a lot of balance and a lot of light, a lot of love, a lot of manifestations that's happening from this. And ultimately, like, Compass really brings it all together, because you are the one in control of your life. You're the one making the decisions, and you're using that divine guidance in order to stay on track and really stay doing what it is that you need to do in order for you to be happy, because that's what you're doing. You're picking yourself, you're choosing yourself, and that in itself is going to bring you more joy, more light, more peace, more growth down the line. Okay, so that is your reading for the month of March. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Definitely make sure that you check out the workshop below, and don't forget to subscribe, and definitely check out the Patreon as well. I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys so much. Have a blessed day. Bye.